Okay, so what stress can look like for young people, again, it can show up in like unrecognizable ways or very recognizable ways. Some ways that I've seen working in a school is kind of like homework isn't getting done, or there's like no communication with the parent. They're kind of like staying out late and like avoiding responsibilities. I think that is like a huge one that I have seen in my work is avoidance. So anything that kind of brings a young person stress in their life, homework is a huge one. They will avoid it. Socializing, the anxiety of that and the stress of like planning it, and will it be with the right person? Will I be cool enough? All the stress of that, it's too much. So it just kind of shows up as avoiding. I think some effective strategies for managing stress. A huge one is self-care, which again, on like social media, this can be portrayed in a very like intense way where it's like you have to take a bath and you have to wake up at 5 a.m. And it's like, that's not what that has to look like, but it's kind of including, again, I have my background in dialectical behavioral therapy. So there's a huge mindfulness piece there. So kind of encouraging young people to include like some kind of mindfulness routine in their day, whether that is like the 5 senses or like 4-4 breathing, or just kind of like living in the present and teaching them how to do that and supporting them through that. As a young person today, it's really hard to live in the present. It's always kind of like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not achieving enough. Look at everyone else's life. I'm like not doing good enough. And then it's like, you're constantly looking into the future or like what you could have done differently in the past. So I think it's about supporting the young person in being like, you're in the present and you're okay, and like supporting them through how to do that through like mindfulness techniques. Another technique I use is through cognitive behavioral therapy, which is identifying how like your thoughts and your emotions and your behaviors are connected. So CBT and DBT actually go very well together. Once you identify like what your behaviors and emotions look like, you're able to kind of regulate them more easily through DBT.